From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for... Yes, come on. So, down in Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore is talking mess about her co-star, NeNe. Oh. Now, I must tell you, one of the great things about new life for me is that, you know, I've made some friends and they're in my telephone, and I tried to call NeNe to find out what she had to say about this. But NeNe did not answer her phone. She was probably in hair, makeup, or a dressing room at a store.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, NeNe, you didn't answer. Anyway, they've been feuding on and off for years. I can't even think of the origin of the feud. I'm gonna give you my opinion. And then, Neens, if you see this, then you can correct me, but you missed out on today's show because it's Friday and I'm going home. All right. TMZ caught up with Kenya, who, by the way, I don't know whether she's gotten her boobs done or what. I mean, as you observe this, I'm distracted, first of all, by her beauty. She's a world-class beauty, for real. Second of all, you know, she's very well-spoken, very poised, but her breasts, I mean, she wins. Take a look.
I don't know why she's so intimidated by me, but I really just wish she would get herself together. Because, you know, I come in peace, but
Sure.
She just always seems to find a way to be bothered.
Do you feel like she's a bully?
Oh, she's absolutely a bully. She's bullied everyone on the show.
What do you say to those women who try to give you advice about when you and your relationship?
I don't take any kind of advice from NeNe.
Okay.
Definitely not about wigs.
Well, Kenya is blessed with naturally luxurious dress, and she put some pieces in, and I think the hair looks beautiful. I personally have no problem with Kenya. Like, if Kenya were to call me, I could be as friendly with her based on if I saw a demeanor in her that was sweet like NeNe. I could be as easily friends with her. Look, I'm not that invested. I'm invested in you. You. That's it. And I've told you all this all along, please. I'm on nobody's payroll, okay? I go out when I want, I say what I want, I check in with people to get, you know, their proper answers. Here's what I think the problem is. The problem is that, you know, NeNe was the queen of the franchise. NeNe took some time off, as I can recall, from a season or something like that. We really didn't see her a lot. And then Kenya has been a star on the show since she first got on the show. I mean, they should have given her the peach after the first episode. And Kenya's gunning for that money. Kenya wants that NeNe money. Now, NeNe is the queen of the franchise in terms of who gets paid the most, who's been there the longest. You know, she's the mother of the house. But I don't know, NeNe. If you want to leave a statement, you know, text it later. I'll talk about it on Monday. But, you know, good luck to you, NeNe, of course. And good luck to you, Kenya. And good luck to all of you all. The new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta premieres on November 3rd on Bravo. I'll be there. Definitely. So it's not hard to criticize Bethany Frankel. A lot of people don't like her. I used to not like her. Now I kind of get it, you know. But anyway, I'm not criticizing her for this particular thing. There was a video that went viral. She posted it actually promoting her shapewear line. And, well, her 9-year-old daughter, what's her name? Bryn was standing behind her, massaging her boobs. Well, take a look.
This is the Skinny Girl shapewear. Comes with a 9-year-old squeezing your breasts, but these people are obsessed with these tanks. They're amazing for layering, they're so comfortable, and they do not come with, they come with a 9-year-old. A 9-year-old is going to be shipped to your house with the shapewear to squeeze your boobies when nobody else will.
Clap if you think that was all wrong. I don't. I saw nothing wrong with it. It's her daughter, and her daughter is 9. And 9 these days is different from 9 in the 50s, you know what I'm saying? Girls are trying on your makeup, they're putting their feet in your shoes, they wanna carry your Chanel bags. If it was a boy, it'd be a whole different story, if that was her son. But she doesn't have a son, she's a daughter, and she's a single mom. And you can imagine that when she's not moguling, she's spending a lot of time with Bryn. Suzanne?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that? Don't agree with me just because you're standing there.
Well, no, because I think, I don't know if she should have posted it. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Right, yeah.
Because, you know, I've been at home and Pete will stick his head underneath my shirt and we'll walk around like this and we're just joking, but I wouldn't post that because it might look a little weird.
Are you wearing a bra at that time?
Yes. But he'll put it under the shirt over him and then we try to go up the stairs together. I know it sounds weird. And that's why I wouldn't post it.
How old is Pete now?
7. Mm-hmm.
Is he the one that you sleep in the bed with?
Well, I've stopped sleeping with him like a year ago. But every now and then I still go in there and like cuddle
you and
with
Brendan
him.
are back in the bed together?
Yes. Brendan and I are back in the bed together. It's very weird. It's very weird. It was very weird at first.
Yeah?
And now it's getting better.
Do the boys sleep in their own room?
Yes, they're in their own room, in their own beds. Yes, it's...
Are they okay with that?
Yes, they're fine. Sometimes Pete gets up in the middle of the night and comes into our room. But we've eased ourselves back into it, and we're okay.
Is this a king-size bed?
No, it's queen.
Okay.
So we still kind of are on our separate sides.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's progress. I know.
The more you learn. Wow. I do agree, though, and I say this a lot. A lot of times people don't do wrong things. It's just that they're things that aren't supposed to be posted or shared in public or something like that. You know, I found that to be adorable, and I would love to have some of that shapewear. Not for the shape and the wear, but aren't you always looking for the classic shell to put under something? You know what I mean? If you can't get that top button, but you still want to wear the dress or the blouse, so you need the shell to put under. Anyway. So on to Mariah Carey. Mariah says she's sick and tired of being perfect for everyone. Now, she's on the cover of the new Variety magazine, and it's the Power of Women issue, and she opened up to Variety about how she's expressing herself only for her now. She's done with trying to please you. Take a look.
You have to learn, like, whether it's being an artist, whether it's being a woman, like, I'm allowed to have my feelings and express them. Oftentimes we're taught not to be very expressive about our feelings as women because it's a turnoff. And you know what? I don't really care. I'm sick of trying to have to be perfect for people because you can never live up to their expectations, ever.
Really good. I think you get that feeling of strength after you've been around for a moment, whether it's, you know, how many years you've done your job or how many years you've lived. I think most of us probably have that feeling right now, no matter what you do, you know. I remember when the show first got started, there were so many rules about what daytime TV and a talk show host is supposed to be, and I tried to fit in the confine of the rules, you know, buttoning up and trying to sit correctly, even though I would fire up Slim Jims and pull notes for my hair. But but that's natural me, and I just, you know, and even like when I take the mic back, I think when the show first started, if you grabbed my mic, I would just let you do it. Now I'm just like, you know, no. You know, the lady's phone rang up there yesterday, get out! Get out! I can't. It's not about being perfect, it's just about being yourself. That way you don't have to remember how to act. Just act like yourself. And so now we've been on long enough and she's been around long enough. I like her and what she said. And also, I like her speaking voice. I hate when girls talk with that stupid high voice. The radio, there were no rules for being perfect. Well, there actually were rules, but I had a microphone and there was a lock on the door. So I'd go in there and do what I want, lock the door, and then just get suspended without pay. I'd take that L. You know what I mean? You know? Anyway, perfection. Every day, you all with the wigs. Every day with my costumes. You know what? I'm just Wendy. Get out! The blogs tried to make such a big deal about that, like I was flipping on one of my co-hosts, when in actuality, if you watch the whole thing, I said, get out, because that's just me. And then I came back, I said, look, kindly, can you please turn your phone off, and can you please not have your phones on when you come here? The tickets are free. Thank you, thank you. But they made a big, I couldn't believe, like that was a big thing on the blogs. Wendy said, get out. I tell everyone to get out. How often have you seen me say, get out? Okay, so Liam Hemsworth. Now he's the one that was married to Miley Cyrus. He found out about they're not going to be married anymore based on her posting it on social media, and he's like, what? Oh, okay now. So you know, so stupid. Anyway, so Miley has been split up with him. She's been dating all around the place. You know, they were together for 2 months, or it's been since 2 months. She dated the woman, then she dated a man, and now she's currently calling Cody Simpson her boyfriend. Well, you figure if she was with Liam, and then the woman, and then 2 men, so that's 4 people. No wonder why she's in the hospital with strep throat. Ew. Hey. Look. You let enough strange germs slip down your throat and you're bound to get something. Like, that's the part, I wish we didn't know that part, you know what I mean? Because it really does, like, I've never had the strep or the throat. But you know, like, I wish that we didn't know that she was in the hospital with strep throat. First of all, I didn't even know that was a hospitalization situation. I just figured, you know, you take a couple of lozenges and a little antibiotics and it's gone. Oh, she has tonsillitis. That's even worse. Oh my God, that's even worse. Like, I don't want to know that she has tonsillitis because all it makes me feel like is, all right, maybe she needs to slow down on her lovers or something. You know, all that running around. Anyway, according to Us Weekly, Liam's friends are now concerned for him because he only spends a lot of time with his brother who lives in Australia. The brother is married. Oh, there's a too good. Now, which one is Liam in this picture?
Liam is here, and that's Chris.
I can't see you.
Oh, okay, hang on.
White shirt or green shirt? Even you don't know.
Liam.
They're 2 really good
Hoodie's Liam and Chris is white shirt.
Yeah. They're both really cute, but I'd rather Chris. Yeah. He's in my class for the lineup for the Star of Walk of Fame, him, Chris. Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna be there. We all get our own dates, you know what I mean? So Liam is spending a lot of time in Australia with his brother Chris, and now, you know, he's now open to dating, but he wanted to rebond with his brother. I don't see anything wrong with that, you know? He's over here acting, you know, even though they probably talk on the phone every day or something, but he's over here acting. He was involved with Miley, and, you know, that. You know, Chris now has a family of his own, his girlfriend and stuff. I don't find anything wrong with a little time with your family after a bad relationship. My family is back and forth from Miami up here all the time. My niece, my nephew, and my son will be here on Monday, as a matter of fact. Yeah, and then we're all going out to LA on Thursday for the Walk of Fame star. And yeah, to me, that doesn't mean that you're lame because you don't go out and date right after you have a bad relationship. I mean, you can juggle both. You can juggle both. I have both. What kind of girl do you think Liam should date? Now, see, for me, I think that he should date, I don't want him to date another actress. We went back and forth on our Hot Topics meeting. I don't want him to date another actress. I don't want him to date anybody in the film industry at all. I want him to date, what am I gonna say? No, you know what I like. I think everybody should date a doctor. So, yeah, I want him to, I do. I want him to date like a world-renowned doctor or the head of the Mayo Clinic or a PhD, you know, at the forefront of stuff at Harvard or something like that. And that would be, I don't want to get back at Miley, but Liam, if you really want to get her, date a woman who's real cerebral. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Not like a young Hollywood starlet or a singer or something like that. I think that'd be a good look, like an Amal Clooney type person, you know? Yeah, 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 top that, tonsillitis. Get well though, Miley, we need you. T.I. is regretting signing Iggy Azalea to his label. Now, she always comes for me. I really don't care. You know, I'm still gonna be me. Look, but I stick up for her in this particular thing. T.I. was doing an interview with The Root. T.I. says he's looking for a female rapper to undo the blunder of Iggy. Now, hold on now. That fancy song had everybody bopping. And also Devil, what was it?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Everyone knew that. And then that's it, but you know, everyone. He says that she tarnished his legacy. T.I., all due respect, you're the one who did time for nefarious ways. Come on, T.I. She's not my favorite person, but you gotta give it up. That Fancy and Black Widow were good songs. She didn't tarnish your legacy, she helped keep you out here. And fair is fair. Iggy will twist my words and watch, she'll be reading me for filth by the 10 o'clock news. I really don't care. Anyway, she did clap back at T.I. though about this, saying, imagine thinking I was the biggest blunder. Tip, sweetie, we have a whole list for you. Well, that was a good one. That was a good one. That's a good one. Anyway, enough about that. I wanted to talk to you about the fight between Elton John and Tina Turner. Now, look. Who fights Tina Turner? That What's Love Got to Do movie was on 2 weekends ago, and I always stop on that movie and I watch. Remember, it was pouring outside, and she ran from the hotel, and she got to that hotel front desk across the town. It was like at the Motel 6 or something not befitting of a Tina Turner. She had on the white suit and no shoes. Oh no, she had on heels, and she ran in them real good. Anyway, she didn't have luggage, a handbag, or anything. She reached in her pocket, she said, all I have is 50 cents. And my name or something like that. And the man trusted her at the front desk and gave her the room, and she went in there and crying her eyes out. She was all beat up and it was just a mess. Anyway, Elton John says that working with her was a nightmare. Oh, well, Elton John's got a new memoir. It's called Me, Elton. I love the cover. Tina and Elton planned to do a tour together back in 1996, but they couldn't get along in rehearsal. Elton says in his book that Tina told him not to wear Versace clothes anymore because they made him look fat. She also told him that she hates the way he styles his hair and didn't like the color of his piano. Oh, now look. And then criticized, when Tina criticized him playing Proud Mary on the piano, he told her, take her song and shove it up. Look. Then he broke down into tears and canceled the tour. And Elton says there's an unspoken rule that musicians don't treat other musicians badly. Well, where'd that rule come from? I don't picture Tina being that way, but maybe, I don't know. She retired 10 years ago, and she now lives like a queen. She's not coming, she lives in this chateau in Zurich, Switzerland. Would you look at this joint? And you can't see the water, but the water's right there. And I think she's still married to, that man.
Bach.
Bach, yeah.
Roger Bach. Or
yeah, and she seems like the type of person that if you wanted to give her an honorary award, or a big award, I don't care whether it's Oscar or music award, she'd be like, thank you, but no thank you. Like, that is the life. You know, when you put it down so hard doing something that you love, and then you can just tell them, keep your awards, I don't need another thing to be dusted. You know, keep your attitude. You know, I have enough money, Bach has money, we are good. And she's like 75 years old now, you know. Well, eventually they made up over dinner at his home. And the book is called Me. Now, my book, now I got a stack. I'm not even finished with the Demi Moore book. I gotta get finished with that. Then there was a Wendy watcher who came here, just randomly sitting in the audience. It turns out that her character in the Demi Moore movie is the Asian hustler. I mean, not Demi, the Jennifer Lopez movie, is the Asian girl.
Uh-huh.
What's her name?
Constance Wu.
Yeah. But she was a Wendy watcher last week, right? So after the whole show was over, she pulls the book out from under thing and she gave it to me. It's like thin like a pamphlet so I can get through it real good. But she said, I'm Constance Wu's character in the movie. And I couldn't talk to her or anything because the show was over and the music's loud and people are shaking and, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I gotta get through that. But I gotta get to this Me book. This Me Elton, okay. It comes out on Tuesday, October 15th. I can't wait. Yeah, And we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, we've got the legal scoop on the paparazzi suing Jennifer Lopez and a whole bunch more. So grab a snack and come on back. Cheese or butter right here? Okay, look. It's about to get really, really stinking here, in a good way. Our next guest is a former football player. He's now a chef, and he's here today with recipes from his first cookbook called Game Day Eats. Please say hello to Eddie Jackson.
Yeah,
hi, Eddie.
how you doing, sweetheart? I gotta get in one time. How you doing? I had to get it in one time.
I haven't seen you in years. You came here a few years ago. Welcome back.
Good, happy to be here.
Yeah, well, so what are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna make a few recipes from my book, Game Day Eats, right?
Okay.
I got Texas Philly cheesesteak.
Is that what this is?
Yes, that's what that is. You go ahead and get in there and make sure you get some of that good hot sauce right
No.
It's spicy.
But I want to taste it pure right now.
All right.
Keep talking.
And then I have a Calabrian red sauce, and then, look at her right there. And then I also have a nice cheeseburger that we're gonna make, Royale with cheese.
Is that on here right now?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
This you don't need hot sauce with.
You don't, it's good, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so I got some caramelized onions in here.
Okay.
Right, so what we're gonna do is take the caramelized onions with this butter. So this is actually a blue cheese compound butter, right? You can freeze it, make it ahead of time, and use it on burgers. You can use it with the steak. And I'm gonna add in some of this thinly sliced ribeyes, right? Like that. How you like that hot sauce?
I didn't taste it yet.
I thought you liked stuff that was hot.
I do, but this is really good without it.
Oh, so you approve?
I do.
Good. So we're just gonna let this brown up, right? Want a nice sear on it. It's too hot? I thought you liked hot stuff.
Hot for no reason. Nope.
I'm from Texas. We like things that are hot.
I just like this. Hey, where did you play? Keep talking, though.
So I used to play for the Panthers, play for the Dolphins.
Then what happened?
And then I got hurt.
Where?
Blew my knee out. Yeah, I'm good now.
Is that a fake knee that you have in?
No, this is a real knee.
Okay.
This is a real knee.
So, how long ago did you play?
I retired in 2009.
And so then you figured out, I have to do something.
Got to do something. So my dad was like, look, you're the best cook I know. You're the best cook in the family, so.
Where did you learn to cook?
So my grandmothers were chefs, right? Like a lot of kids in the South, so I used to watch my grandmothers cook. So I grew up, you know, baking and making homemade biscuits and things like that. So the food bug was in me at a very, very young age.
What is that dip?
So this dip is called the Royale with cheese. It's
But why isn't it over here? Do I have to reach over you?
No, we're gonna get down there.
Okay, good.
I got all the good stuff.
Should I be turning this or something? It's popping.
No, we got the ground beef just going, get some nice caramelization on it. That's what you want right there.
Who's your team now? What do you like?
So I live in Houston, so.
Rockets?
Yeah,
I mean,
you know, with Texans, and I'm from Dallas, so I'm a Cowboys fan as well.
Yeah, but is that?
Got some Cowboys fan?
A lot of times people live someplace, but they don't like the team. I know people here in New York who don't like the Jets or the Giants.
Well, I know why they don't like them. They're not that good.
Get over here and let's keep going. How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so this is called the Royale with cheese, all right?
Okay.
So basically,
turn it down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cut this
It's
off.
popping a lot. Yeah, it's popping a lot. Now I got meat in my wig. Hey.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, this is just some ground beef. This is basically like a deconstructed cheeseburger.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is get some tomato paste in here. We're gonna mix it with the ground beef and add a little bit of this heavy cream.
Is that in here right now?
Yeah, so that's that right there. We're gonna let this reduce down and add a little bit of
The
this
heavy cream, that makes everything good.
Yeah. So we add this
I love dip.
And we basically just let this reduce down is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna broil it so to get nice and caramelized.
Really good.
So we broil this for a little bit, and when it comes out,
Who's your girl?
it comes out, it looks like that. See, I did that magic with TV.
Who's your girlfriend?
So I got a special somebody.
That's nice.
I do have a special somebody.
Is she age appropriate to you?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You read the blogs, you see what's going on out here.
You never seen no blog.
40-year-old men with 18-year-old girls.
You've never seen a blog about me.
Okay.
No, I date age appropriately.
Now, how many kids do you have?
How many kids do I have? I have one kid. What, am I supposed to have like 6?
You read the blogs, you see what's going on out here. How old is your child, boy or girl?
A little boy. Little boy, he's 9 months.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. Is this by the girl that you're seeing?
Yes. You just trying to set me up.
I am not. Look, are you gonna marry her?
You know what? I think I might. I think I might.
We like you, Eddie. The food is really good. And congratulations on your food truck, your thing. He's got a bunch of food trucks that sit in the parking lot in Houston, right?
It's a beer garden. It's called Rose Hill Beer Garden. It's a food truck park as well. And we have, it's 3 acres. It's big. It's Texas style.
Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
For more information on these recipes, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next. Okay? We're back. It's time for the almost legendary Ask Wendy, where my co-hosts are the stars. Come on. No. Don't sit down and get scared now. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
My name's Tiffany. I'm 34 and I'm from Miami. I'm a freelance makeup artist.
Okay, so far everything is normal. All right?
Yes.
But what happened was, go.
So what had happened was, my husband is one of the bosses at his job.
Okay.
When we have social work functions, the female employees like to come up to me, question me, pry into our, our private lives, things like
you're
that.
not on their level.
Having it.
No.
I'm not having it.
Don't be nasty to them, though.
Exactly. So how do I prevent them from doing that, but also come across nice and polite, but let them know there's a line?
You're smart enough, Tiffany. You know how to do that. You be nice and polite, and they should be smart enough to know. But no, your business with your husband, who's their boss, is none of their business. I don't even believe somebody would come up to you and talk to you like that. What do they ask you? Like, what do you do in bed? Or what do they ask you?
Well, I actually had one girl ask me, she said, oh, I didn't know that his wife would look like this. I thought she'd be a short white girl with blonde hair.
That's a lot of nerve. All right, Tiffany, handle that.
I will.
All right.
Thank you, Wendy.
Ridiculous. Come on over.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I'm Matteo. I'm from London. I'm 35 years old.
Okay.
So my question is basically, I live in a new flat and I have a new roommate as well that lives in the flat. And I would like to have sex, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't want him to feel uncomfortable because I can be loud sometimes when I have sex. So my question basically, and also, I don't want to go to another place's home because, you know, the killer, you never...
Right, the killer, right. It's always best to entertain in your own home.
Exactly, so, but I don't want him to hear me because I can be loud sometimes. Because I want to enjoy myself, right?
Well, you know, I would say put your sex on a schedule, like wait until he's out and do it.
I try.
No, because sometimes the feeling just hits you and you need it right then.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a muzzle? I mean, can you politely just keep it down? I mean, honestly. You have 2 bedrooms or 1? Like,
Yeah, like 3, but my flatmate is just in front of me, so you can hear basically everything. I try to do schedule, but it's not working, because every time that I want to do it, he's coming back.
Oh, well, you know what? Try to keep it down.
Okay.
Maybe turn the music up a bit.
Yeah.
Let's be adult. You're 35.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're civilized enough to know how to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Take care. Cute.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Britton. How you doing?
Hi, Britton. How can I help you? What do you do?
I'm just a mom. At-home mom.
An at-home mom? From where?
Miami.
You're really cute.
Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah, you could be a model.
Cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
So I'm a single mother, but I'm raising a 13-year-old.
Uh-oh.
And I've never introduced him to a man. And now that he's older and more aware, I'm wondering, you know, how do I let him know that mama's gonna get a groove back?
Well, he can know that you're dating. You know,
How do you...
I don't know. I wouldn't introduce to a new man, not at his age, for like another year.
Okay.
Only because, you know how
Even just dating?
No, because because when you break up with him, just say you break up with him after dating him for 2 months, and then you want to date the next man, see? Now your son's seeing...
Well, not introducing, but what about just getting out there? Maybe going to dinner or just casual?
Yeah, but when he picks you up, he doesn't have to come to the door. Like, this is the time where you just run to the door, tell your son, or the son, you know, take care of himself and get to bed on time or whatever.
Okay, that works.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a really dicey thing.
I know.
I say if you meet a guy that you really, really like, wait at least a year for a 13-year-old only child to meet him.
Okay. Especially the first time.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also you can't do sleepovers with your son in the house.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. Good luck, Britton.
Thank you, Wendy.
We'll be right back. Flashback. We've done this before. Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
My name is Celinda. I'm from Palm Beach, Florida. How you doing?
How you doing, Celinda?
I'm doing good.
Okay, Celinda, we're gonna show you celebrity pictures from back in the day. Do not help her. All right, nurse. Let's see the first picture. You have to guess who it is. Go.
Okay.
You want a hint? I did not know.
Please give me a hint.
She's a friend to the show. She'll be here next week. She's had 2 nose jobs.
Oh.
Okay, nope.
2 nose jobs? How am I supposed to recognize her after 2 nose jobs?
Nope, the color of the hair. And she's a friend to the show, and she'll be here next week. Okay.
Yes.
She's a comedian. She's a friend to the show. She'll be here next week. She carried a bloody head of Donald Trump. It almost ruined her career, but she's on a comeback trail, and that's why she's coming here next week.
Oh.
She's single. Oh. Kathy Griffin! Damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna give you, it's okay, you traveled far to be here. All right, let's see the second picture. I didn't guess this. All right, a boy, and now he's a man.
Will Smith's son,
You said it, yes! Congratulations! You're gonna get a 60-minute massage at Haven Spa. We'll be right back. She's from Connecticut. She's from St. Louis. They're from Manhattan. And what'd you say? Brooklyn. Look, it's all going down here. The tickets are free. We're having a whole lot of fun here at Wendy. Be one of my co-hosts. Go to wendyshow.com. It's a real good time, right? Yeah! We'll be right back. and my co-host, my studio audience. Monday, we got a full hour of juicy hot topics plus trendy at Wendy. I love you for watching today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.
Nice.